And here we have a wild Sonic touching hot drill bits. He has discovered that friction makes things hot, and now he chews his rivets.
Chris, turn side on and open your mouth.
Yeah, it is dodgy.
Chris!
That's where George is.
Chris! Turn side, open your mouth.
It's like Benetton, bruv.
Benetton.
Danny, your headphones match your leathers.
Yeah, you will. You won't if you stand there and try and delay it.
You need to go out, Bailey. It's a highly important session.
Friday practice is the most important session of the day.
It's the only thing I've topped this year.
All the way zoom on Phil's arms, look at that.
The old bolognese soup he's making.
That's what we tend to do about what you ate for breakfast.
Quiche for breakfast is not too great.
It's nice to have loads of room on my side of the garage, to be fair.
It's going to be removed all the things you can't ride.
Wendy.
Well, that is proving correct at the moment. Good morning, guys. Pitbikesonic here. It's the first race vlog we've done in a while. I didn't do Landau just because it was a bit of a poor round. Good results wise, we got 2 seconds and a third, so it was really nice to be back on the podium again, which we hadn't been in a very long while. But this is now round 6, Rowrah, my favourite track on the calendar. It's halfway through Friday now. We've done a few sessions in the wet. It is now dried up now, and we're just put the R slicks in. This morning went okay. I've just non-stop been working on the bike this morning. I've had a horrible rattle coming from the catch tray. I think I've put some helicool in the thread bolts. They're a lot better now. I think that's fixed that. We put ours in, and yeah, but the first session we were pretty quick in the wet, so I was happy with that. But hopefully now it looks like it's going to be the first dryish session of the day. So hopefully go out, put some good times in. Feeling confident about this round. I just really enjoyed riding around Rowrah. It's a really good track, so we're going to get my Johnny suit off, get the wet knee sliders off, and hopefully get ready for some dry riding. It's not meant to rain again for the rest of the day. Chris has put his slicks on now as well, so let's see how we get on. Speak to you maybe at the end of the day, guys. I'll have the GoPro on for some footage as well. Friday here. Very good, extremely good. First place, and we're only 4/10 off my PB. So there we go, 53.9. My best round here is a 53.5. So not bad for the first dry session of the day, and I had my wet settings in as well, so we'll put the dry sessions back in. Maybe the wet settings are better, we don't know, so we'll put the dry settings back in. I might go slower again now, you never know, but it's practice, it's Friday, you have to give it a go. Once again, got the GoPro on. I'll get Wendy to do a bit of filming this session as well, just going out the pits and riding around, things like that. So it gives you a chance to see this amazing Rowrah track, because it really is a really pretty track. So Wendy will do some filming, and when we walk the track tonight, I'll take the camera with me just so you can see it. It's a really pretty place. So yeah, I'll get some more footage and probably speak to you guys at the end of the day, hopefully when we're still on top. Speak to you later. So just before the start of that session, it was really dry, so I went to an SS rear, and we've still got the R front in at the moment as well. So yeah, seemed really planted on the front. We've also got some new pads in the front of the brakes. They seem to be helping a lot. I found my old ones, I wasn't using all the pads, so we've got some new pads in. They feel a lot better. I really find that's been struggling with me overtaking this season. So yeah, hopefully that will help. We've got the Mark III Scorpion on now, so it's a bit longer, but I don't know if it's making any power gains, but yeah, it looks the tits. So Mark III Scorpion on now. Tell me what you think of quick shifters, Matt.
Can't get out of camera.
Shit.
You still can't get it on! What are you doing?
Yeah, so far so good.
Friday practice king. Many adjustments happening.
Back at Rowrah then, Jamie King, Pitbikesonic. How are you feeling looking into what is hopefully going to be a dry weekend?
Yeah, been absolutely mega today. Felt really confident in the wet, and we've topped both sessions in the dry, so it's probably been my best day in a very long while, to be fair, especially in the dry. So feeling confident for the weekend so far.
So yeah, really hoping it stays dry, then hopefully get back on the top step of the podium. If it does rain, what's your plan then? Just again, maximum attack and try and stay up there?
Yeah, the championship's kind of gone this year because we've missed a few rounds due to other things. So it's just go out for the win at the moment. So yeah, We haven't won since, I think, 2020, COVID year, Ella Park. So it'd be really nice to get back on the top step. We had so many seconds, so many thirds. It'd be really nice to get back on top step.
So I guess that's your plan, get back to your winning ways and mount another championship challenge next year, maybe?
Yeah, 100%, that's the plan. We've had our first full season on the CW, so next year, hopefully, I've got a few upgrades, so hopefully the bike will be spot on next year and we'll be fighting for the top spot of the championship again.
Brilliant stuff. And obviously Rowrah, it's a pretty tricky circuit out there. Obviously it's one you know well. You've been around for quite a while now, not a comment of your age of course, but you know, it's a tricky track out there, but obviously you're running very well. Is there something about this track that you just enjoy? Is it just a challenge? Is it just one that gels well for you?
I feel this track's got a bit of everything. We've got the tight hairpins, we've got the real fast flowing corners, and we've also got the up and down corners. One of my favourite corners is the fast right hander. I think it's about third corner to the end. I think I call it the waterfall, but it's a real amazing corner, and yeah, it's my favourite track of the season. It takes me so long to get here, but it's well worth the long trip.
If I cast my mind back to 2021, I think that fast right-hander may have been the one where you destroyed our onboard camera. So maybe try not to do that this time, please.
Yeah, hopefully it stay dry and we won't have those problems again. So yeah, I got a bit too keen on that corner, should we say, that year. Hadn't won a race again that season, so I was like, wet race, I gave it all or nothing, and unfortunately it was nothing.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Jamie. Best of luck out there this weekend.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you didn't add it in, to be honest.
I was waiting for
I was tempted to ask, but I didn't want to like just sound really awkward, so I just thought I'd leave it.
Your nose is very red. Now it's yellow. Happy? We don't want it to rain.
walk with the gang. At Rowrah. Do you reckon you could all shout out, please subscribe to Pitbikesonic? It will turn round and say it at the same time. This is Lee's little cage, isn't it, Lee? It's where Lee lives in the daytime.
Hey, free electric.
I'm not going to say it. Saturday, Rowrah. That's in. Didn't vlog at the end of yesterday. We had a really good day. First in the dry, set my PB. I never ever do that on a Friday, so well happy with that. Here comes Chris. I've already been dancing to it. You I've got to cut that out now because they'll put that in copyright. I don't know, they might not call it. So. Right, yeah, so Saturday really good, top of the timesheets and set PB. Saturday, the weather is a bit cloudy, but it says the rain's going to stay away. So yeah, bike's all set to go. Usual format today, practice, 2 qualifying and a race. So hopefully we can keep it in that position we're already in now.
And here we have a wild Sonic touching hot drill bits. He has discovered that friction makes things hot, and now he chews his rivets. Stumped as his.
Do I get a screwdriver?
Screwdriver. Can only imagine he's going to batter the shit out of his can. What could be next? Anyone's guess. Drop the rivet in the can. And the moment of truth. Oh. Oh, it's escalated. Oh.
That's not very good.
You heard it here first. That's not very good.
Wow. Huh?
pit bike racing.
Say that a bit louder for me, babe.
I love pit bike racing.
Can you say that a bit more convincingly?
You can pan to us or giving him a hand if you want. We're all helping.
As you come back, I haven't even explained to the viewers what the problem is. Well, I'm being told by Sean, the expert, that I've blown up my third gear, so the engine is now coming out to confirm this problem, that we believe I've shattered third gear. Because it sounds like there's a bowling ball inside my engine at the moment.
Ooh, no, that's the bit that Matt said. That's fair. That's the head of your cam chain tension. That's pretty standard. There is lots of bits of there's no gearbox bits in there. Big bits of something though. Something broken. Because that's a big chunk of fucking aluminium that is. Good start.
You're alright, Matt!
Well, you're right about one thing, there was the head of crank standard anyway. To be honest, that's probably been in there for ages.
I was going to say, it probably went about 5 minutes after you first run it.
I now have my beautiful assistant. Gary. Ta-da!
Unless you don't change your notifications.
One engine.
Gary is.
Say Gary out.
Come off now, sure.
I know, that's what I did.
I'm really special.
Don't use the ratchet end of your fucking thing, or you crack it off, goes and break the ratchets, man.
These are expensive ones.
I don't have spare crankcases.
So, yeah, the engine's fucked. So this bit of metal here, should be there. As you can see, that casing now is finito. So, yeah, unfortunately, that is the end.
Jump it! Right, so the next plan is to you get behind the fucking button. Hello?
What you will find here, Sean has locked his keys in his
This
van.
isn't my van. I'm trying to do my day job.
There's a small child in the back that Sean likes to look off.
Technically, I think my biggest concern is that the child hasn't been fed for 8 hours. I don't want it to spoil before later. Maths.
As you can see, the team are highly concerned.
Oh, we're back on Auburn.
So the moral of the story is don't load your front seats up with shit.
The moral of the story is don't lock your fucking keys.
Have any of you watched the first Johnny English film where he whistles into the keyhole and if
Oh yeah.
I said that earlier.
Get out of the way, I'll try it. Out of the way.
Always great input from Jay. It's a high IQ move from Jamie King.
Can he whistle?
This is going to work.
That far? Where's the temper?
Apparently, if you get the perfect frequency, it'll lock.
Well, because your balls
What if I'm married?
I'm in ultrasonic.
Look left, Jay. Jay, look left.
Open your mouth.
Look left, look left. Time's currently 18 o'clock.
18 o'clock.
that long.
See one thing, the
It needs to be
advantage, the advantage of this happening is it makes Jay's vlog far better than it is fucking normal.
Didn't work. Johnny English is wrong.
Oh, you think it's
Chris is licking windows.
strawberry one this? Oh. Now up a bit.
Just Sean's head popping in and out.
Up a bit.
Up a bit. Yes.
must be wrong about something this weekend.
4 hours later.
Still going.
Do you not think what you previously said is partly true, except it's not with that? If you put the loop on the end of that.
Good morning, guys. Sunday, Rowrah weather, lovely and wet. Matt's looking enthusiastic as ever for it. So yeah, the new engine is in. Thank you to Sean for lending me a new engine. I think it's going to be a bit of a rocket ship. Has got a slightly different gearbox in it, so we're going to have to learn that, but we've got 2 morning warm-ups to get used to that.
Yeah, it's my engine. I gave him an engine.
I've already thanked you, thank you.
You will thank me again.
Yeah. Thank you, Sean, for lending me a rocket ship of an engine.
Yeah.
So, looking forward.
And we don't do it because we like him.
Looking forward to.
Otherwise he cries for the whole weekend, and we have to sit with him moaning and whining about how someone with 2,000 subscribers can't get an engine for free. Carry on.
Right. So I'll take back thanking Sean for the engine. He's just being a cunt.
Fucking back as well,
I'm a bit lost for words now. Yeah, so we're going to go out in this gorgeous Rowrah weather. Sean did just tell me it wasn't going to rain again now, and it's currently pouring down, so his weather predictions are just as good as mine. Right, let's do some morning warm-ups. Hopefully get myself dialed in with this engine, because the gear changes are going to be a bit different to what we're used to. We'll see how we get on. Speak to you guys, hopefully, after. I think actually I didn't tell you, we did qualify second, so that was alright. But yeah, it just hasn't gone to plan. But there you go. Hey ho. Speak to you later, guys.
On the front row though, Chris Wells and Jamie King. It's great racing in this class. If you want to get involved, head over to the Fab Racing website, because we're seconds away from going racing. The lights are on and the lights are off and we go racing. Chris Wells, what a great start it was. Jamie King though, going to the inside. He cannot make it work straight away. Keaton Payne into third at the start. Liam Wood dropping back down to fourth. Liam Wood though looking down the inside of Keaton Payne into the hairpin, into the McRae's hairpin we go now, and Liam Wood backs out of it as Zach Tureen tries to go up the inside of Sean Whitaker further down the field, but Jamie King looking this way, that way. He can't make it work on Chris Wells, a race 1 winner, who of course stormed away with it. It's a brand new helmet, as it looks like there's a wee incident as we go further back in the, yes it was, that could have been Liam Wood, our crasher there, as he remounts and gets on the bike as he powers it out through us high side.
As we see further down the order, scrapping all the way throughout. That's Bradley Ferreira, Bailey Lawrence and Jake Forster. Oh, and they come together. That is a big crash. I believe that was Jake Forster and Bradley Ferreira, both of them up on their feet, both of them all okay.
This time around 59.9 dead for Jamie King, for Pitbikesonic. Of course, he'll be recording this for his YouTube channel and be happy to claim the fastest lap of the race. The gap now down to 0.6 of a second. It's closing in, and you really have to wonder, when will Chris Wells fully start facing the pressure? Right now, what can Jake Forster do? He's currently on the back of James Ratcliffe. As James Forster crashes out the race, and now Shuey remounts. The engine is still running, and he goes out the chicane, which isn't used this weekend, so he's on that, still a bit wet, might even cool his tyres a bit, but not what he was wanted at all for the past couple of years has been Jamie King. But now Chris Wells is trying to show him his match, as now Taylor Lawrence
here, hasn't he?
They're trying to get past at the moment. Of course, I'm sure Taylor Lawrence is hopefully watching on and watching his sister race in the Pit by 140 class. They both get past pretty cleanly, but perhaps Jamie King slightly held up.
Yeah, I think Chris Wells actually got really held up coming through the first section. Jamie King got really close.
Heading further down the field in 5th position. But Chris Wells, he's defending excellently right now as he head into the final sector of the circuit, the 62, leading from the 76. 6 times at the line. Jamie King, he's going to have to find something special in his final corner. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it unless there's a mistake from Chris Wells, but it's been perfection from Chris Wells, and he takes the race win from Jamie King, the closest he's got, I would say, since 2021. 1 second separates himself and victory. But Zach Tureen, 3rd position, still a great result. And Zach Tureen, he looks like the man at the best late race pace.
So we've just come in from race 2, technically my first, because obviously we didn't race yesterday with the engine blowing up. And we came second, a pretty uneventful second. There were a lot of incidents, and me and Chris kind of got a nice comfortable lead. I kind of sat half a second to a second behind him all race. I couldn't quite just get on the back of him to make a move, so Chris got the win. Second, I'm kind of happy with that, with how the weekend's gone really. It's been a bit of a mess, but yeah, went all right. Last race is going to be dry, but the lads really struggled with grip in the last race yesterday once it had dried out. So we have put ours in front and rear, so hopefully they'll be nice and sticky. And yeah, we can try and push for the win. Still kind of getting used to this gearbox on this engine. I've been borrowed by Sean. The gear ratios are a lot different, so we're using first gear in the hairpins, which is unheard of on a pit bike. But yeah, see how we get on. Last race of the day, and just try and finish the weekend on a good note, because it's been a real tough weekend. But we'll see how we get on. Speak to you later, guys.
Into Wilton.
Can Jamie King convert a front row start to a front place position? First place for Jamie King. Can he do it on Pitbikesonic? But the lights are on. And the lights are off, and we go racing. Chris Wells gets a great start, but Jamie King trying to push him into the first corner. Can it work? No, it cannot. The 62 and Chris Wells leads away. Zach Tureen currently in 4th position. A clean start there from him, with Liam Wood in 3rd. Jamie King though looking round the outside into McRae's hairpin, is now into the braking zone yet again for the right-hander. They head down into on their knee, and all the riders so far through pretty cleanly. But Bailey Lawrence further down the field also having their own battle. But Chris Wells at the front. He's by him. He's got a nice clear track in front of him. He's not got anyone right behind him. He can run his own lines at the moment as he waits to see what Jamie King has to offer this time around. Can Jamie King give us all and get a race win finally? Sean Whitaker as well having a battle with Keaton Payne further down the field. Keaton Payne losing a couple of positions at the start of the race. But now, as we come across the line to end the first lap, 1/10 of a second separated Chris Wells and Jamie King, with Liam Wood setting the fastest lap of the race after lap 1.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was expecting Liam Wood to have this pace. The fastest lap on the opening lap for the number 94, and he is right on the tail of the leaders in P3 at the moment. We know that this part of the circuit, this is where Chris Wells absolutely excels. He is so fast up the top end of the circuit coming to Iredale's. But following this corner, the Stuart S's, this is Jamie King's territory. Coming around here, especially through this fast section, then into St John's and Sunnybend. That is where he tried to make the move many times in race 2. That's where he's maybe going to try and make the move this time, no. But you can see again the time that he's gaining through the right and the left. And Chris Wells has been kept very honest, but Jamie King as well. He's got to watch out, because Liam Wood right behind him is very close indeed. As we come to the line now, 10 laps left to go. Chris Wells fastest lap of the race at 52.9, but there is only 0.5 of a second separating the top 3. A little bit of a mistake. After he blew his motor trying to warm the bike up. 2 second places, although he achieved the same thing last time out at Clandau. This has been Jamie King back to his brilliant best, and there is Liam Wood with a brilliant move up the inside into Paddock Bend. He takes 2nd place. They'll come to the line with 6 laps to go, and it's now advantage Liam Wood. Jamie King becomes the hunter, and we know that is what he wants.
Right guys, so that was the Rowrah vlog. An eventful weekend, especially with the engine going pop, all those different weather conditions, being fastest on Friday. I just had a mixture of everything the weekend, but it was actually a really enjoyable vlog to edit, to be honest with you guys, because all you guys want to see the things going wrong as well. So Sean locking his van keys in his own van, obviously my engine going pop, it just makes it, you guys get to see everything that happens, not just the good side of pit biking, but also the bad side. So that was the Rowrah vlog. And that last race, which I didn't talk about at the end of the vlog, we came third place. I made a really stupid tyre decision. I decided to go R's front and rear, which I have still got on the bike now. We'll get them taken off before Wilton at the weekend. But it was a stupid choice. After 3 laps on the rear, I had absolutely no grip whatsoever. Kept with Chris for the first 3 laps and then just went backwards. I held Liam off as long as possible, but he eventually got me about 3 laps from the end. So yeah, just a bad tyre choice. And also that engine that I had in with the different gearbox, it really needed either a 40 or a 41 rear sprocket on it because the gearing was just a little out. So yeah, just little things like that. But I really appreciate Sean. Massive thank you to him for lending me the engine for Sunday's races. Yeah, I really appreciate just to be able to get out there. It was a really good second place in the wet race behind Chris, and a bit gutted that we didn't do it in the dry, because I know we had the pace in the dry to be able to keep up with Chris and battle for the win. Wilton Mills this weekend. Looking forward to it. Haven't been to Wilton Mills properly in a long time. We weren't there COVID year, and last year was my first year on the CW, first actual time on the CW. So we were really learning the bike, but really looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll get some more opportunities to get that win. If not, podiums will be mega again. Before I go, guys, I just want to give a shout out to a guy who watches all my videos and he's always giving me great comments. Billy Neen, who races in the Isle of Man Pit Bike Championship, which I'm really hoping that I'm going to go do around there next season. He also races his 300 over there. So, guys, if you could go give him a follow on Instagram and Facebook. I'll put 2 little links up here. So, yeah, cheers, Billy, for watching my videos. Make sure you guys go check out his Instagram and Facebook. Next vlog is either going to be another Pit Bikes Hot Laps Challenge video, or I will be doing the Wilton Mills vlog when hopefully maybe we can get that first win since 2020. Fingers crossed. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this Rowrah vlog, and I will speak to you guys whenever the next video will be. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to go hit this button up here. And if you want to watch some more videos, hit this button here. Cheers, guys, for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.